welcome to your reading. So I'm smiling, but looking at your spread, I can see that you're going through some situations. Some of you are going through breakups. You may be going through stressful situations, disappointing news. What I will say is something in your life has failed, and I think that's actually the best thing for you right now. That's actually a beautiful blessing that I'm seeing. You have a lot of blessings, okay? So let me start off with that. You do have a lot of blessings, but I see that the blessing is that something that you tried to do or something you have been working on did not work out. So it could be a relationship, it could be something that you were doing that was risky, it could be something like that, you know? So I'm seeing that failure is coming out for you. So that means that something that you tried to work on did not work out. I'm also seeing that emotional withdrawal is something that is showing up for you too, which lets me believe that this is probably a breakup that you're going through, okay? But I feel like this is something that you needed because it just seems stressful. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. It was just very stressful. I feel like you always had to argue, or you always had to worry about if something's going on. You never could have a break to yourself. And with the clock card coming out, it says need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So I think this is what this is. You just needed time to unwind and unpack everything that you've been feeling. Yeah, so that's definitely showing up here. So it does look like even though it failed, I feel like you were ready for it to be over. It's kind of like a situation where like now you have time to think. Now you have time to just be to yourself for a little bit. And I think whatever this relationship was, it probably, whether it was like romantic, a friendship, a family dynamic, when you're around them, you couldn't think. Like, it was just so much chaos all the time, or so much codependency. So now that that's kind of, you know, out of your life, now you can think straight. Now you can actually be creative in your thoughts. Now you can actually not just be like a hamster in a hamster wheel. You can think outside of the box. You can also communicate with other people, which is something that I feel like you miss. Okay, so this beautiful card that's coming out for you is also triumphant success. Okay, so I feel like you said what you finally needed to say. You finally got it off your chest. You finally expressed how you feel. You finally broke off whatever the situation was. I think for some of you, you were dealing with an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, or it could be someone that you met. Let's see, when is Aries season? So it could be someone that you met in March, okay, is what I'm seeing, okay? So this could have been something or someone that you started dealing with during March, or it could be an actual Aries. But I see that the blessing is that you're not with them anymore. There's a breakup. You guys finally cut it off. You called it quits. Now, this situation, for a breakup to be a blessing, that means that it was probably some really toxic shit, or something that was not allowing you to be the best that you could be, all right? So let's kind of look and see what this is. You're like, I need time, I need space, okay? The World, you're ready to move on. So I don't think you really wanted to be a part of that situation. I think you were ready to move forward. The Emperor, yeah, you were ready to be back to yourself, to be in charge of your own life. It looks like some of you guys were dealing with a a controlling person, male or female. So basically, you know, if you're a male and you're controlling, we know how that is. It's just like a toxic masculine type of energy, very controlling, abusive, whatever. I feel like even with a woman, if she's controlling your every move, she could be emotionally manipulative, or she could hold things over your head. She could even be financially abusive to you, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm talking about. And so now you're like, I'm ready to move on and finally be in control of my own life, my own empire, meaning your life. So this was something that I feel like probably took some time to get away from, or even if it was a short amount of time, it drained the fuck out of you. I mean, you were dealing with someone who's just draining you, like, in all sense of the word. So being that you finally moved away from that, I think this is a big moment in your life, because this is something that really needed to happen. You knew it. I feel like probably people around you knew it. But for whatever reason, there was something within you, within your darker side of yourself, that was attracted to that other person, and vice versa. So it's not to say you should blame the person, but I think you should be very proud of yourself for really being like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I can't keep doing this, okay? I see that you just wanted time to just have fun. I see that some of you wanted time, or you disconnected because you wanted to focus on what you want to go towards in the future. And you really started looking at things like, do I want to stay here at this point in my life forever? Like, you were picturing what you were going through. You were like, can I be in that forever? Like, do I want to see myself growing older in that situation? And then you also were like, or do I want to just try something new and that's how I want to live my life in the future. So you really were debating that. Some of you, this also could have been within your career life or your passion life, you know, like things that you're passionate about. But I think for a lot of you, it also was about career. This could also be someone that you were working with. Like maybe you're just in a really bad relationship with your boss. Not like that, but like for some of you maybe it was. But I'm saying like maybe you just had like a really like a terrible person that you were working for, and they were just taking the life out of you, and you just feel like you had no say so in your life. Like your life belonged to your boss type of thing. So I think you breaking up, quote unquote, with that that part of your life as far as your job, your career, also has taken a big effect on where you choose to go. Like now you also have control over that as well. Okay. So yeah, it looks like there was just a breakup that actually was a good thing for you. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like you just right now, you just want to take time to realize like what went wrong, what you need to heal from, what doesn't need to happen next go around, or whatever it is. So it looks like you're just trying to look and see what happened so that you can not make the same mistake twice. Okay, so kudos to you on that. There's not really much else I could say about this. What's the outcome? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so now your karmic cycle will begin. So it can either be negative or positive. I think because you have stepped out of a toxic situation, especially if you did it clean and you just told them what it is and you move forward, this will be a good thing for you. Okay, yeah, Prince of Pentacles. So now you're able to really focus on making some money. I think that you will come into money pretty soon, and also focus on enhancing your lifestyle. All right, so that's what I see for you. I think this is actually going to be a really good thing. I think that you finally will just feel relieved, and I think that's what it's all about. So congratulations on this breakup. I know this sounds kind of weird, but it's true. You definitely needed this for yourself, and you'll see the difference. You'll start to feel better, look better, get more compliments, just feel better about yourself. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, making sure that you're good first. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Once again, I love each and every one of you for being here, and make sure you're subscribed so that you are here whenever I post your next video. Bye, Aquarius.